This is Bilgemunky at the Northern California Pirate Festival with the Dreadcrew of Oddwood. We have one delinquent member, but the others are...
Riven Rawl.
And what do you do?
I play toy piano.
Smithy Crow, I play the bass.
Ruba Juba, I listen to Manowar.
Gunmaster Castle, I play this beast below me, the Odd Kit.
That beast. This is your first year at this festival. How's this working out for you? You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, indeed.
It's most honorable.
Most honorable.
This is going really, really well. Now, I first saw you guys in Bristol, and that's a couple years in Wisconsin. You people in California don't know where that is. It's like flyover. But that was a couple years ago. How's things been going since then? Because at the time you had two albums, Rocktopus and Rain the Helm. Yeah. Now you have Heavy Mahogany, which seemed to be a whole new, like a definition. You guys have really been using the term heavy mahogany. Heavy monogamy. To define.
Heavy Mahogany is a play on heavy monogamy. Yeah.
What is heavy mahogany beyond what the album is? You've been using that term a lot. What does that mean?
Heavy Mahogany is really a take on heavy metal, but it's also like kind of like Irish traditional music, and then we kind of blend everything together in this hodgepodge of sex and violence, and that creates Heavy Mahogany. That's the genre.
And how does the audience respond to your sex and violence on stage? And I want to add heavily choreographed sex and violence, because you guys just really stay in sync with each other. It's pretty awesome to watch.
When we have sex with not with each other, but...
They show us their breasts if they're female, and they fight each other if they're male.
So it's good to be in a band.
It's kind of like you get all of the hottest women dancing and like running into each other at the same time. So it's kind of like this. It's kind of like putting Play-Doh together, except Play-Doh that's sex. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna stop talking.
All right, he's gone.
The Odd Kid will take over his spot.
Okay, how are we doing? Very informative. How did the Buccaneer Bash? This was the first year at this festival that we had a Buccaneer Bash after hours, and you guys were one of the two headlining. You and the Pirates Charles. How'd that go for you?
It was a great show. There was a great turnout, and everyone had a lot of fun. I liked it. I heard it was the first year they did that at all at this fair.
Yeah, the tent was new. The after party was new. They've experimented and been wanting to do it for years, but they've tried, like, there's a yacht club nearby. But this is the first time on premises, and the turnout was great. And you guys opened, and killer crowds. Yeah. Have you found the crowds here pretty responsive to what you guys have to offer?
Yeah, they're really into it. They're dancing and having a good time. So.
They're not complaining that it's not traditional sea shanties?
I don't think so. Nothing really here is that traditional. I mean, the tents and stuff. I mean, the audio and all that. Audio equipment.
They're using traditional loudspeakers.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
There was a woman I was speaking to before you guys came on who was wanting to know when the shows were going to start, and older woman, like, 60, and she was saying, I like accordions. Are they any good? And I'm like, hell yeah. So you guys rock out with accordions. What else do you do that's a bit more abnormal?
I play a toy piano, which is just a toy.
Is that different other than just smaller and strapped to you? Whoa. Did you have more to say?
Strap-on piano is the name of the instrument that he plays. And it goes back to the year 1763. So 76?
Yeah.
1849.
Oh. It's basically like when we traveled through time, he used to play a grand piano. So the grand piano is a delicious sounding instrument. Very beautiful. But as we traveled through the Sargasso, in order to get to the future, the toy piano basically it diminished in size and quality, and now is strappable.
A strappable piano, traveled through time.
Strap on.
You clearly have a convoluted history of your band. I'm not going to ask you about right now. They could probably learn more about it at your website.
Yeah, actually, he's able to explain some more.
Am I the website moderator?
Introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. I'm Deckard Cordwain. I didn't see you there. I'm the bosun of the ship.
Hey, face the camera.
Oh, there's a camera.
Oh, geez, we got like Oddwood coming out of the rafters.
Oddwood as a whole. Look at that. Busting low.
Hi. My name is Captain Wolfbeard O'Brady. You may recognize Wolfbeard Bro Brady.
Nice.
You might recognize me from such films as and
What's this interview for again?
Fast and Furious 7. What are we talking about?
That's getting cut.
We're talking about the origins of the Dreadcrew of Oddwood, and you're traveling through time and making strap-on pianos.
Okay, well, do you want the real story or the awesome story?
The awesome story.
Well, I'm not very good at telling it. Where's Mr. Peters? I mean, Mr. Castle.
Who's Mr.
No,
Peters?
tell him the real story.
I'm Mr. Castle. I don't know where Mr. Peters is. Wait, the what story?
The real story.
The one in the book.
The real story of how we got here?
I can narrate it.
Because I can give the fake story of how we didn't actually get
The
here.
awesome one in the book.
Okay, so basically, in 1740, well, how can we start this?
Wait, stop it. Tell the story or stop.
So okay, 1740. Actually, Steed.
He knows it's like 20 minutes long. Don't let him do this.
He's. The audiobook. Okay, so you can find on our website. There's an audiobook explaining the story. This was just a teaser for the audiobook. The actual book, we go, we travel the world basically, and this is a true story. This actually happened about 300 years ago. We're here now because we have to play for the modern world, and you can find it on our website.
It's a lovely story, Castle. But we arrived here through the year 1740 from temporal rifts in the Atlantic Ocean, the Bermuda Triangle, and basically we're just here to rock the out and play heavy mahogany for everybody.
And that's what you certainly did last night
That is what we
and today.
we do our best.
Thank you very much. This has been Bilgemunky with the Dreadcrew of Oddwood at the Northern California Pirate Festival. Are we hoping to see you next year?
Yeah, we'd love to show up next year. Also, keep an eye out for us all over the United States this August. We're going on tour, stopping at Washington Fair up north, and then all the way to Bristol.
I'm aware.
Cheers. Yeah, and then wherever the hell else we decide to play, we haven't figured it all out yet.
Play here.
As long as we have beer, we'll play anywhere.
Super
Yeah, we'd like to, if we may, say our name in unison for the microphone and the viewers here. So, for those of you who are unaware, we are the Dreadcrew of Oddwood! And he was late, and no one likes Castle anyway. All right, bye everybody.
Hold it a second. Smile.
Where you go?